Hello, and welcome to a Thanksgiving special from Pros. For all those listening here in the United States, we are all preparing to celebrate a day full of thanks in our various and sundry ways. Loads of cooking, reaching out to those we care about, matching outfits, etc. ad infinitum. In lockstep with the season, I want to tell all of you listeners just how thankful I am to you. This humble podcast continues to soldier on because of the kind words, patient spirits, and eager ears of all of you, and I cannot thank you enough for being a part of Pros. I also need to offer up an extra special thanks to the 3 top contributors to Patreon, too. Justin McGee, Nick Shump, and Diego Lucero. Your contributions to the podcast mean the world, and they allow all of us to keep wandering through these labyrinthine alleyways of fiction together. Thank you so much. I am, of course, extremely and extraordinarily thankful for my family as well. I love all you guys so much. Alright, let's jump into our short but potent little Thanksgiving bit of content, shall we? This Thanksgiving, we have Why He Carried the Turkey by James Baldwin, and the poem Blessings by J. Perini. In Richmond, Virginia, one Saturday morning, an old man went into the market to buy something. He was dressed plainly. His coat was worn and his hat was dingy. On his arm he carried a small basket. "I wish to get a fowl for tomorrow's dinner," he said. The market man showed him a fat turkey, plump and white and ready for roasting. "Ah, that is just what I want," said the old man. "My wife will be delighted with it." He asked the price and paid for it. The market man wrapped a paper around it and put it in the basket. Just then a young man stepped up. "I think I'll take one of those turkeys," he said. He was dressed in a fine style and carried a small cane. "Shall I wrap it for you?" asked the market man. "Yes, here's your money," answered the young gentleman, "and send it to my house at once." "Ooh, I cannot do that," said the market man. "My errand boy is sick today, and there is no one else to send. Besides, it's not our custom to deliver goods." "Then how am I to get it home?" asked the young gentleman. "Well, I suppose you just have to carry it yourself," said the market man. "It is not too heavy." "Carry it myself? Who do you think I am? Fancy me carrying a turkey along the street?" said the young gentleman, and he began to grow very angry. The old man who had bought the first turkey was standing quite near. He had heard all that said. "Excuse me, sir," he said, "but may I ask where you live?" "I live at number 39 Blank Street," answered the young gentleman, "and my name is Johnson." "Well, that is lucky," said the old man, smiling. "I happen to be going that way, and I will carry your turkey if you will allow me." "Oh, certainly," said Mr. Johnson. "Here it is. You may follow me." When they reached Mr. Johnson's house, the old man politely handed him the turkey and turned to go. "Here, my friend, what shall I pay you?" said the young gentleman. "Oh, nothing, sir, nothing," answered the old man. "It was no trouble to me, and you are welcome." He bowed and went on. Young Mr. Johnson looked after him and wondered. Then he turned and walked briskly back to the market. "Who is that polite old gentleman who carried my turkey for me?" he asked the market man. "Why, that is John Marshall, Chief Justice of the United States. He is one of the greatest men in our country," was the answer. The young gentleman was surprised and ashamed. "Why did he offer to carry my turkey?" he asked. "He wished to teach you a lesson," answered the market man. "What sort of lesson?" "He wished to teach you that no man should feel himself too fine to carry his own packages." "Oh no," said another man who had seen and heard it all. "Judge Marshall carried the turkey simply because he wished to be kind and obliging. That is his way." And now for the poem. Here's Blessings by J. Perini. Blessings for these things. The dandelion greens I picked in the summer and would douse with vinegar and oil at Grandma's little house in Pennsylvania near the river. Or the small potatoes she would spade to boil in butter, which I ate like fruit with greasy fingers. Blessings for my friend. 13 that summer when we prayed by diving from a cliff on Sunday mornings in that church of mud and pebbles, foam and moss. I will not forget the fizz and tingle, sunning in wet skin on flat, cool rocks so drenched in summer. And for you, my love, blessings for the times we lay so naked in a bed without the sense of turbulence or tides. I could just believe the softness of our skin, those sheets like clouds. How, when the sunlight turned to roses, neither of us dared to move or breathe. Blessings on these things and more. The rivers and the houses full of light, the bitter weeds that taste like sun, dirt sweetened spuds, the hard bright pebbles, spongy mosses, lifting of our bodies into whiffs of cloud, all sleep-warm pillows in the break of dawn. Thank you for joining me for this Thanksgiving special. All sounds you hear come from freesound.org and YouTube's free music library. Everything is being used under CC 0.1.0 Universal Public Domain Dedication licenses. That does it for our little foray into Thanksgiving. Please keep your eyes peeled and your ears open for our regularly scheduled episodes. Have a happy Thanksgiving if you are celebrating. And again, thank you all so much for being a part of Prose.